Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cricket Analyst. I'm a host and friend Rishabh Jain here, and today we are here to talk about one of the biggest semi-finals of this World Cup, except India versus New Zealand. But this World Cup has shown South Africa as a different team. You guessed it right. I'm talking about South Africa versus Australia. It's gonna be one of the clash of the titans because South Africa has been amazing in this World Cup. They have been dominating. They have been crushing teams like they have been like walking in a park. And Australia, whereas on the other side, struggled in the start and in the between, but they counter attack. They played really good cricket in the last few matches, which made them qualify for the semi-finals. And you must remember the match where Maxwell showed his best innings. The 201 innings, it's one of a lifetime innings you will watch in cricket. And today here we are talking about this really good semi-final because this will determine if South Africa will get their first ever World Cup trophy. And whereas Australia will qualify for another final and get sixth trophy under their bag. So starting with, if we see both the teams, what are the head-to-heads? Interesting one because both the teams have faced each other in the World Cups 7 times, and both the teams have won 3 times each, in which one of the times the match was tied where South Africa could have qualified for the finals, but Australia they lost their nerves and Australia did the run out on the last ball and Australia qualified for the finals. But whereas South Africa this time has been really good. If we see in this World Cup, they defeated Australia by a really good margin of 137 runs. And if we see in the last World Cup as well, they defeated Australia by a good 10-run margin. But this World Cup, South Africa has been really dominating. And they have showed the class which we were not expecting. They came as a dark horse and they have played amazing cricket. And if we move to the recent matches, South Africa played Afghanistan, which they defeated Afghanistan by 5 wickets, in which a really good innings came from a lot of players. And Australia played Bangladesh, where Mitchell Marsh struck 177 and Steven Smith scored 63 to take Australia home against Bangladesh. Mitchell Marsh has been a really different player since like a year and a half because he has been captaining the team. He has been playing in the top order at number 3, giving Australia that stability that they needed. And Australia have figured out their playing 11 as they have come to the semi-finals. If we see now to the player battles, De Kock versus David Warner. Both the players are having an amazing and brilliant World Cup because De Kock has been in such a really good form that he has given us South Africa the starts they needed. And if we see, he has scored 591 runs in 9 innings, average is 65, and he scored 400s. Whereas Warner has played 9 matches again, but he has scored 499 runs, near to 500 runs. And he averages 15-5, and he has scored 200s. But the big thing is his partnership with Travis Head has been a key for Australia because if these two are playing together, they gave Australia such a good start that the middle order does not have to contemplate and reduce the pace of the innings. But Mitchell Marsh, on the other hand, gives them that support to keep going in the innings. And Steven Smith or Marnus Labuschagne acts as a friendly barrier to support the innings from the other side. If we see next player battles, it's Rassie van der Dusen versus Mitchell Marsh. As I talked about Mitchell Marsh, he has been amazing in this World Cup. He recently scored 177, his highest score in ODI cricket. And if we talk about Rassie van der Dusen, he has been amazing as well because Rassie van der Dusen gives the same impact that Mitchell Marsh gives to Australia. Rassie van der Dusen plays as a link between the middle order as well as the top order to support the innings to give them the power they need in the middle order. And he has been pretty good in this World Cup as well. In 9 matches, he has scored 442 runs, average is 55, and has scored 200. So he has been a really good touch, and he would be one of the key players to look at. Then Mitchell Marsh has played 8 matches, has scored 426 runs, averages 60, and has also scored 200. So both the players are looking in really good rhythm. If they can play this kind of cricket in the semi-final, it's gonna be a hell of a game. Hell of a game it's gonna be. And then if we see the next key battle, it's gonna be between Glenn Maxwell versus Aiden Markram. Both the players have been really good in this World Cup. Maxwell, especially because after his innings of 201, though he was rested for the last match against Bangladesh, but he has been one of the key players for Australia when it comes to down the order. And he showed he was not having a really good World Cup before his innings against Afghanistan. But after his innings, I think his confidence will be here. And Australia team will be banking on him to perform more brilliantly against the South African pace attack, even the spin attack. I'll talk about that later in the video. But he has scored 397 runs in 7 matches, average is 79, and has scored 200s, in which one is 201. And Markram uh, has played 9 matches. He has scored 396, so both are really near to a 400 run mark. And he averages 49, decent, but he has scored only 100. So I am expecting Markram to play a good innings, a big innings in the semi final. And not to forget, both the players can be handy with the ball because Maxwell gives you overs in the middle order, middle overs, and Markram can also do that. So both the players have equal, I would say, abilities to give the like to give overs with the ball and to bat in the middle order as well. And then we go to the last one, Adam Zampa versus Keshav Maharaj. Adam Zampa has been a gem of a bowler in this World Cup for Australia because he has taken wickets when no other bowler was performing. And to talk about that, Australian bowling lineup has not been that good. They have not taken a lot of wickets, especially the pace uh, attack, I would say. And Adam Zampa has been the lone warrior for them to take them over the victory side. And he has played 9 matches. He has taken 22 wickets. Average is 18. That's really good. And he has taken four 3 wicket hauls. Sorry, 3 4 wicket hauls. And Maharaj Veras on the other side is a new ODI #1 bowler according to the recent ICC rankings. And he has played 9 matches, has taken 14 wickets. He has been really economical in this World Cup. I love the way he's given South Africa that edge of bowling, where if any fast bowler has an off day, he comes and levels the game for both for South Africa. Yeah, average is 24. That's not bad, but what the big thing is, he in the last match took 2 wickets and he only gave 25 runs and in his 10 over quota. So that's one of the big things you need to look at from Maharaj. Yes, he can only one 4 4, but that's not a problem because as long as he's economical, he's doing the job for the team. And then we see how Eden Gardens is going to play in this match because on Eden Gardens, it's been 39 matches where batting first team has won most of the matches. So 23 matches have been won who has batted first. And bowling first team has only won 15. So I guess whosoever wins the toss and bats first is winning the match in this semi-final. And if you see in this World Cup, batting first has been the norm for the teams to win at Eden Gardens. Only bowling first team has won only one match. So I think if you win the toss, choose to bat, again, 90% of the match is already won, but it's semi-final. So the pressure of putting the runs on the board will be another challenge to look out for the teams. Then we see what kind of a team changes for both the teams. I see South Africa can make one change. Who bowled really well in the last match, but I think Marco Jensen can come in and uh, play in his spot because Jansen has been a really good bowler in this World Cup. He has been one of the top wicket takers, and he gives you that opening spell of swing bowling, which can trouble Travis Head and David Warner as well. So I think he will be one of the key players to look at in this match. And then Australia, we see Sean Abbott. I think he will go out and Mitchell Stark will come in. Sean Abbott played the last match because Stark and Maxwell were given a rest after a big World Cup. Though Stark has not been that Stark we know, which he was in 2019 and 2015 World Cup. But I think we can see some really good bowling from him there in this match. And if we see, Maxwell can come either in the place of Labuschagne or Steven Smith because you can't have both Steven Smith and Labuschagne in the same innings. And because it reduces pace of the innings for Australia. So they need only one of them to play. So it depends on the team management who they play. And if we see who is winning this match, according to me, like I think Australia are the big time favorites to win this match, but you can't rule out South Africa and how they are performing this match. So I think Australia might win this match, and South Africa will give a good fight, I believe. But I think Australia might qualify for another final, and will be looking for another sixth trophy of the World Cup. But if South Africa wins this match, the happiest person would be me because they would be qualifying to the finals after such a long history because they lost against New Zealand in the 2015 semi-final. They lost. The game was tied against Australia in 1999, and they have not been able to do that since then. So I think Australia will win the match, but if South Africa wins, it's gonna be hell of a final. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and keep subscribing my channel. Keep following the Cricket Analyst, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, guys, and you have a nice day.